Keep it going. Keep it going.
Eggs, bacon, grits. Keep it going.
I already started recording.
We're all autistic.
Boom.
TSA when they ask me what I have in my bag.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of Ghoulin Around, the funniest podcast this side of the Mississippi. Yeehaw! We definitely aren't recording this like an hour after we recorded episode 2.
It's been like 8 months.
Yeah, it's been 6 years actually. This is our hiatus. We all have children now, and we're married. Not to each other, because that'd be cringe.
We did all give birth to the same child though.
Yeah, that was crazy. That highlight video is going to be coming out on our vlog channel, Ghoulius Caesar Vlogs.
The baby was like a Lego.
Oops.
Minifigure. It's like one person had the head, one person had the torso, one had the legs. All shaped like Legos too.
Yeah, dude.
But I had the skin of a Harlequin baby. Yeah, it was kind of. Anyway, let's get off top. Let's
put
get off
that thing
top.
down.
Yeah, no, it was for the best. I mean, it's like the Zootopia abortion comic. Like, what kind of monstrosity would be born?
Nick, no.
The doctor screamed when it came out. They had never seen anything like it.
Can we do a dramatic reenactment of the Zootopia abortion comic with me and Andrew?
Yes.
We'll do that as a video.
Who's
I think
Judy
that'd be
and who's
awesome.
Nick?
I want to be Judy.
Oh my
I
god.
finally posted.
That'd be awesome.
So, what have our lives been like since we filmed the last podcast?
Yeah, no, like so much has gone on. Like we recorded a sketch that AI wrote for us, and I think Liv washed her hands or something, and then we were like, let's go ahead and record a second episode while we're all here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been very
Yeah.
eventful
Yeah.
past.
I mean, I've just had a lot of projects going on. You know, lots of fleeting thoughts.
Yeah, well, you've been
about,
doing your spoken word.
Yeah, I've been working on a spoken word book actually during this time.
And relations, right?
And relations. Yeah.
I will say, doing a spoken word book is very groundbreaking. Some might call it like a poetry book, but it is spoken word, I guess.
It's written in the form of a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of books are written in the.
So is it like a play or?
I mean, there's no like specific format. Like there's a couple break dances in the middle of conversation. Like not
Okay.
like a song or anything. Like it's still like the tempo of a conversation.
So you'd be like, "Hi, how are you?" And then you hear from the breakdancing, and then it goes back.
Yeah, hopefully technology will permit for people to see the dance breaks during this spoken word.
Andrew,
book.
that's called a picture book.
Well, we're really trying to reinvent
Okay.
and like recreate. You know, like we're trying to like do things no one's seen before.
It's avant-garde. It's like the essence of avant-garde.
Exactly.
Like before it became a genre, or I think like it was the actual act of being avant-garde. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're taking a really different approach on this, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm really proud of you for that.
So it's a spoken word album written, and then there are performances of dance, but they're pictures. So it's words and then pictures in the form of a book.
So it's we were thinking that we could do it this way, where it's like part of it is a spoken word album, but then specifically during the dance breaks we attach video files to the album. If you buy it in CD form, you have to buy a DVD to go with it.
Okay, similar to what Radiohead did recently with their album, where they did like a little experimental video game with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
Andrew, it kind of just sounds like you're making a movie here, dude.
Look, man. People called Scorsese crazy too, but you see what he made?
Yeah, and he put himself in the taxi driver so he could say the N-word.
Just like Quentin Tarantino with Pulp Fiction. He just wanted to say the N-word.
Yeah, and take really uncomfortable close shots of people's feet. Especially in like Kill Bill, that one scene where she's in the car and they just zoom in, it's just her feet.
Is it a Tarantino movie if there aren't odd shots of feet in it?
Yeah, if Uma Thurman's feet are in the movie, is it even Tarantino?
What was it? It counted like the foot shots of
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, yeah.
You see Margot Robbie's dirty feet a lot.
Yeah, I think we can tell what kind of mood Quentin was in filming.
He wants those picky wiggies.
That could have been phrased a lot differently.
The dogs are barking, and he wants to take them to the pound.
They're gonna say
Reservoir Dogs?
He wants to take a bite. Oh, the Reservoir Dogs are barking. I see.
Yeah, and he's
It all
gonna
makes
pound
sense
them.
now.
I take them to the pound.
Ooh, with his
His,
penis.
There's a slab of meat.
Yeah.
Grind them into pulp.
His red
Fiction.
rocket.
Yeah. And all of that is going to be a death wish made by Inglorious Bastards. And I guess you could call him Django Unchained.
And their main mission is to kill Bill, and I'm lost.
And ultimately defend Roman Polanski's actions of sexually abusing a minor.
That one's coming in Kill Bill too.
He gave a sneak peek by saying that in a public interview that is free on the internet for you to look up. Sucks because I like his movies, but I think he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Why is he like that?
I think the only yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I just really think that you know?
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real.
I saw two really good movies recently. So the other, I think it was like last week or a week before that. Pretty sure it was last week. I hung out with one of my good friends, Rachel, and we saw Infinity Pool in theaters. It was directed by Brandon Cronenberg, David Cronenberg, the director of The Fly and several other great body horror movies. It's his son, and he did this movie. He also, before this, he did Possessor, which I still haven't seen, but I really want to. It's on my watch list. It's coming up soon. But Infinity Pool was insane. It was bonkers. It was trippy. It was upsetting. Big fan. Then the next day we watched Smile, which I thought was going to suck, but I actually thought it was really good. And then we watched X and Pearl back to back, and that was really fun. Pearl was fantastic. I think it was better than X. I thought X was good, but it felt more like just like a derivative slasher. Just with like some fun elements to it. But the Pearl, like the addition of that to the story, just like brings up the story of X.
So I have to watch X first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch X and then watch Pearl, and you're gonna.
Okay.
You get it. I think Pearl is objectively better, but it kind of doesn't work. I mean, it does work without the context of X, but it's like a Better Call Saul Breaking Bad situation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. Then another really good movie I saw before that was Zoolander.
I still need to watch that.
It's really funny. I really liked it.
Zoolander is one of the funniest movies I've watched.
It's so good. I miss that era of like comedy movies.
Just like, I don't know, the best word to describe it, I guess, is just like goofy.
Yeah, it's real
Silly
goofy.
goofy.
I got a soft spot for Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson together, especially.
I love the Night at the Museum movies.
Night at the Museum is
Is it because
fantastic.
of the monkey or?
The monkey's good.
Because we just established it's Owen Wilson.
Her name is Crystal the Chimp, by the way. Or Crystal the Capuchin.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that. You're not a real monkey fanatic.
You're not a monkey head.
But they just kind of scare me.
Well, Liv, we have a surprise for you. You see that box behind you?
It's throwing its poop.
A very much guilty, like I feel horrible. A very guilty pleasure movie of mine is Starsky and Hutch with with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. It is awful. It's unfunny, yet I have a blast watching it. Dodgeball is another good one for that movie. I guess you could say Anchorman is that era too.
Yeah.
The first Anchorman.
What are some other good movies of that kind of era?
I say Tropic Thunder, but I still haven't seen Tropic Thunder. I've seen like every single clip of the movie just out of order.
Yeah. That's how
You do a really good Simple Jack impression though.
Fuck, who is
it's the character Ben Stiller plays, you know.
Never
go fool.
I can't. I don't know if I can say that on
Liv,
the podcast.
you have the pass. Never go fool.
Can you give me the pass?
The what pass?
You know, the
R word. You say it all the time. You have the past, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
I think you say that all the time.
I've never said that.
Same with like some racial slurs.
Okay, well,
We,
I'm not
we
gonna
talked
deny
about
those
that.
ones,
We
but-
talked about that enough last
Yeah.
episode.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Says
still on Zoolander. They're like, you do a really good Simple Jack impression. I was like, I don't remember that in Zoolander.
Oh yeah.
I was like, but yeah, Tropic Thunder. Yeah. Zoolander. I just think it just not perfects. It's just like just good, simple, like everyone else is the straight man except for Derek and whatever his name is.
Yeah, Hans.
Hans, yeah. It's just so funny. Like the scene where he's showing off the community center model. It's like, what is this? A school for ants?
It's so simple, but it's so funny.
One of my friends, I was talking about Zoolander to her the other day. I think it was actually yesterday. And she asked me if it was actually about a zoo. And I had to break it to her. I'm like, no.
Was this Sarah again?
No, this is my friend Annalise. And I was like, no, it's not actually about a zoo. I'm sorry.
I get why. I get
I mean, the title's deceiving.
miscommunication, yeah.
Zoolander.
There's I don't remember if it's a TV show or a movie called Highlander.
It was a movie.
Movie.
Yeah.
Skylanders? Yeah, I
That
know.
was a
Skylanders.
game series.
I remember Skylanders. I had a bunch of them.
You know what I had a bunch of? Pet bugs that lived in my walls.
What about under your skin?
I don't want to
Get
talk
them out,
about
get them
that.
out, get them
I
out, get them
haven't
out,
been
get them
taking
out.
my antipsychotics recently. You don't want to trigger something, do you?
Come on, Liv. It's insensitive. Jesus.
Sorry, my bad, guys. I didn't mean.
We had a talk before we even started filming because we knew this was going to happen.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I passed a boundary that I shouldn't have, and I didn't mean to call him crazy.
We should probably address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So we had a quick discussion before filming, and we agreed this was going to be a nudist episode. I am the only one naked, and you guys keep giving me weird looks. And do you want me to put clothes on, or
I don't remember us ever talking about this.
it was like,
How do you not remember this conversation?
I said, hey, you guys want to do this episode naked? And Andrew was like, oh yeah, sure. And I was like, okay.
I think Andrew's one that used to look at your balls.
I totally assumed that it was an ironic conversation. Somehow Liv doesn't remember it at all.
I know. I just don't remember this conversation happening.
But like, was it not cute? And immediately after I started stripping.
Well, I thought you were just taking the bit really far.
Okay.
I thought you were just like really
And
into
then when
the
I
bit.
sat down.
I was just
Yeah.
confused.
Okay.
I just didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be rude.
It's like when one of your friends has like cabbage in their or lettuce in their teeth. You don't want to say anything.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to be like that guy. Like
I mean, like, last thing I want to... You guys are my friends. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I can put it on... Here. I'm going to grab that blanket real quick.
it's like
Hold on. There's the water bottle. Okay. I'm wrapped up.
okay. It's just like I think.
I'm covered up, Andrew. You don't need to keep looking down there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Andrew, come on. You're creeping all of us out. Stop looking.
Just put your punani away, and it'll be fine.
All right. All right, so I have another special treat. You guys see this bottle right here?
Is that the wiener bottle? Oh,
No,
it's not
this
the wiener bottle.
is a collection of fluids I have found over the course of several
Okay.
months, and I've been letting them sit and ferment. I was
Okay.
wondering if you guys want... Hold on, I'm going to shake it near the mic so we can hear. Hold on. Real fluid. It's kind of clumpy. Here, get a whiff of that. Ooh. The paint thinner's really popping out. So I
what's
think...
the context? Like, what's...
I thought
what's
it'd be
all in
funny. So we're all gonna take. I don't remember at
You
this
don't
point.
remember?
You can't really tell because it's like a weird like grayish brown
It's
somehow.
very murky.
Yeah,
I got scent of like a vinegar.
yeah. There's probably vinegar. Yeah, the weird thing is it's simultaneously like opaque and translucent.
It smelled like blood a little bit when I saw it.
There's probably blood.
Copper, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
did
metal smell.
cut my finger earlier. You see that on my knuckle?
Oh,
Yeah.
and you... Okay.
That's
Yeah.
like I know this guy, so one of my friends, was friends with this other guy, and this guy when he was in middle school had a jar in which he put every bodily fluid you can think of, like every single bodily substance in a jar.
Blood.
Put a blood,
Piss.
spit,
Cum.
shit.
It's a solid.
Tears?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Snot, earwax. Put it all in this jar. Left it in the woods. Went back like a couple weeks later and it was gone.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
I always say that it grew legs and walked away.
That makes sense. It was a homunculus. Yeah.
That was actually the monkey that was in the box.
Oh yeah, this poop monkey. That makes sense now.
Yeah. We had to tranquilize him and bring him back to the zoo.
Yeah. You guys know Christian?
Yes.
Look at that shirt right there.
Oh my god.
The Christian cosplay.
I found that at a Goodwill. I want to do like a, you know how like Metal Gear Solid has like Fallen Snake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to do Fallen Chris.
It's funny.
It's like Liquid Chris.
Liquid Quiz. Hello everybody, my name is Andrew. Today I'm going to be doing my Liquid Quiz impressions. Hello everybody, my name is Andrew. I'm going to be doing my audition for Rick Sanchez and Morty Sanchez from Rick and Morty. I hope you like my voice impression. So here we go.
What cartoon character is that?
Where do we
I feel like it's one of the Smiling Friends characters that talks like that.
It's just like the TikTok. Like
No, but there's another one that I'm thinking of that I can't. Not off the top of my head, I can't remember it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin.
No. Is it Smiling Friends?
Peter, I'm freaking out.
I've seen Smiling Friends like 8 times. I don't remember a character like that.
This food is so fucking good, Lois.
What are you talking? Can you recite any of the lines of this character?
No.
Hey, can you guys do any good impressions of like cartoon characters?
I can do a good Yoshi noise.
Let's hear it. That's pretty good. I like that. Andrew, you got anything?
That's not great.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Here, I have 2 pretty good ones.
Hey, Peter. I think we need to talk about what you said to Bonnie the other day.
Yeah, that's one. You can also do
Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco.
and then there's
Boy, I tell you what. You need to stop watching that gosh dang Ghoulius Caesar on YouTube. It'll rot your mind.
Okay, Dad.
Patrick Warburton times 2. And then just 2 of the hills. Keep it in theme. I like it.
yeah.
Well, I had something.
You had something? I can't really do any voice impressions. The Yoshi thing is all I
Yeah.
got for my name.
Yeah. All right, if you got let's say this Adult Swim executive walks up to you and says, "We're going to give you a $10 million budget. We're going to write the show for you. We just need one character. Give us a voice for a character. You don't need a name or a description or anything. Just give us a voice. And if it's your real voice, we'll kill you."
No, I think if I give it a voice, you know, like when you're absent and the school calls and it's like, "Hello, this is a message from the county school automated messenger." I think my character would talk like Siri the whole time.
That's pretty good. I like that. Andrew?
I'd say I'd have to just go with my go-to, like, kind of ridiculous voice, which is just that real, like, crazy southern accent that kind of switches in and out of different dialects pretty quickly.
It's like Wander Over Yonder. Orange guy, big hat.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that show. It only aired for like a year. Mm-hmm. It was the same time as Fish Hooks was airing.
I talked about Fish Hooks the other day.
All 3 of those actors got in trouble.
Wait, really?
I think the girl, she got busted for like coke or something, but the other 2 was Kyle Messi got busted for messaging minors. Why is this a theme in our podcast? All 3 episodes. Jesus, all right. Episode 4 is not going to mention minors in any way.
I was shocked to find out that Clemantha is voiced by Alex Hirsch.
Which one's Clemantha?
The clam with the
Really?
pink hair.
Oh, yeah,
that one. Voiced by Alex Hirsch.
I like Alex Hirsch.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sad
This
they
bitch.
canceled Inside Job.
Yeah, I'm sorry I did that.
You know what else was an inside job?
Yeah, I still want to watch Inside Job. It looks pretty good. 9/11, by the way, the CIA funded Al Qaeda.
I liked it, but they canceled it on like... They left it on a cliffhanger and then Netflix is like, "Man, fuck this show."
Yeah, but
They out.
Big Mouth, another 19
Oh my
seasons.
God.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that they let F is for Family run its course, like, all the way through.
Was it good?
I love that show.
Okay, I like Bill Burr.
I
That was Bill
liked-
Burr show, right?
It's set in the 70s. It's they use the benefits of animation, like being able to have some more like ridiculous bits without like going insane with it. Like it's
Kind of like
really
the King
good.
of the Hill type thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Except it's a little bit more zany than King of the Hill, but it's still really good.
Yeah, I like the two extremes with cartoons, like where the only thing that about it being a cartoon is the fact that it's animated, like King of the Hill, where it's like
Yeah.
it's basically just a sitcom. And then the extreme of like something like Smiling Friends or other Adult Swim
Yeah.
shows is like really ridiculous.
Or even like BoJack. Like it would be uncomfortable if they were real animals, but if they were
Yeah.
all played by real people,
Yeah, it would,
Yeah.
it would
you
work
still
as a
get
show.
the point across.
Yeah, I like. I think one big benefit of animation is that you don't have to worry about your actors aging
Yeah, yeah.
and like aging out of their role.
Except for their voices.
Yeah. Didn't Gumball have 2 different voice
Yeah,
actors?
3 different.
3 different?
Yeah,
Damn.
Gumball and Darwin. That's a good show. Me and my girlfriend, we started rewatching it recently. Very
It is
funny.
good.
It's so funny.
I used to watch it with my mom.
It's a good show.
She didn't like it very much, but
What
she
is your
still watched
favorite Cartoon Network show?
it. Adventure Time.
Might be
Over the Garden Wall.
Over the Garden
Yeah.
Wall. I actually
one.
won't say that one because it's a limited series. But Over the Garden Wall is like peak.
I went as Wirt for Halloween.
Yeah,
It's so
it was
good.
It was good. I think Gumball might be my favorite.
Yeah.
I love Gumball.
Andrew told me his was Steven Universe.
That's
so.
mine
You are
is
wearing
regular show.
You're wearing the Steven Universe shirt right now.
Yeah.
Actually,
Alright.
regular show is really good.
I love
Yeah,
regular,
regular
show.
show's good. Adventure Time is just nostalgic for me.
Regular show got away with so much.
They did. They said, "Dude, you're pissing me off. That's it. You've pissed me off."
And then they did
Like-
the other show that they made, Close Enough.
Yeah, close enough.
That I didn't. It wasn't as good as regular show.
Yeah, it just
I
seemed like it was
tried.
like millennial humor.
Yeah, it also just seemed a little forced too.
Yeah.
I liked how regular show like there was an episode where Muscle Man got skinned alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
He had a gun that whole episode. He was carrying around a
Like
shotgun,
the animatronic episode where they escape on the boat
Yeah.
and they're carrying
Yeah.
like the machine guns.
and they just get blown up with
Yes.
Show's
RPG.
so funny.
It's so funny.
I think Excellent's a great episode where he eats the omelet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think if we were all regular show characters, Judah would be Skips, Andrew's Mordecai, and I'm Rigby.
I feel like you do. I feel like you have a lot of esoteric,
I
like
Yeah.
can see that. I'll take it.
ancient knowledge. You know.
Yeah, Andrew and I would get into some trouble, and you'd be like, "Alright, guys, here's what you need to do. You need to travel to the Sock Realm and grab this sacred chalice in order to stop the poo-poo demons from invading
That's a
planet
really
Earth."
good Skips impression.
I was just speaking.
That's your real voice.
Yeah, that's my real voice.
Yeah.
The other is just an accent.
Did you used to
Hamill,
have
if you're
a
watching this.
Rigby, you have to go to the
Mordecai and Rigby. You have
know who else has dementia?
Skip.
You know who else has dementia? You know who else has dementia? You know who else has dementia?
Skips just has the voice of like a 70-year-old smoker,
Oh, he's so
like
funny.
with like the trach tube.
All of the characters are funny.
They're great.
They're all
It's a
good.
good show. The only thing I don't like is when they try to get like sentimental and Benson's like, you know, I give you guys a hard time, but it's because I care about you.
Yeah.
Because you're my friend. Like, no, he clearly hates them.
Yeah.
All right, one of my big guilty pleasures, especially when I was binging regular show recently, was looking at a human fan art of the characters.
Okay.
There's some
done that.
good ones. Hold on.
I've done that.
Regular show human.
I've seen like the Mexican Rigby's.
I actually think that one's fitting.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that one with
This
Amazing
one's
World
pretty
Gumball.
good.
Look for those.
Yeah.
Here's a whole cast. Nah, I don't like the art style. This one's good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to say Pops, but as like a realistic human being. Like just massive circular head.
Here's one. Benson and Pops. I love that art style.
Yeah, that one's good.
I can't do pops.
Oh! Jolly good show! I love this one. I love the way they drew Skips.
Buff old man.
That's
I mean,
what
that's
he would
pretty.
look
Yeah, that's
like.
pretty much what he
With
is.
the beer gut, though.
Does he ever walk in that show?
He skips.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that, but like, is it ever shown that he does walk
No,
sometimes?
he skips.
Good heavens.
Judah just showed us
good
furry
heavens.
inflation art.
That was my screensaver. My phone turned off.
Yeah.
It was CJ, the cloud chick, is a hot girl.
Did you guys know that when Trump was in office, he passed a bill
Gas.
in front
Oh.
of the floor meant to raise taxes on all U.S. citizens by $2,000. It's Bill 30. It's like Bill 34 or something.
Sonic
so
inflation?
Look up.
I heard about that.
Look up Trump Rule 34 when you get home.
Yeah.
I got this Facebook ad, and this person was complaining about, like, why are Robux so expensive? I'm trying to buy Robux for my son. So I commented, I was like, well, that's actually due to the inflation in our country. You see, America is under this really new wave of inflation. It's called sonic inflation. And if you want to learn more about it, look up sonic inflation. And I had my friend comment under it. Yeah, it was a new administration passed. It's Rule 34, sonic inflation. Please look it up if you're interested.
That's really good. I like that.
The two people makes it more credible.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you got to get in on this bit. Sorry about that. That was the monkey in the box.
Yeah.
He's getting out. He's getting out.
The toenail jar.
Don't talk about my toenail.
Who ate your bed over there?
My dog.
Oh, okay.
He did the corner, then I did the rest.
Okay. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I saw a plane the other day.
Plane?
Mm-hmm.
The movie?
With the
No, just like the object.
inflatable pilot
What?
Like a plane.
airplane.
Airplane.
Like the movie?
No, like
That guy who can only speak in pop culture. It's like you try to talk to them about anything like actually serious. Like, can you believe like the things going on right now? It's like just like the Avenger movie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it reminds me of how the Sokovia Accords and during the Civil War, how it was tearing apart not only the team but the entire world.
it's like the Ben Schwartz bit where they can only speak in movie titles and they hold up the DVD of whatever they're about to say.
Or it's
Have you
like,
guys seen that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Or it's like
Ben Schwartz is the voice of Sonic, right?
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Or it's like what is it? Oh my god, I blanked. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
The downside of having three stupid people record a podcast.
It's just
Yeah, so this thing happened the other day, and
oh yeah.
We share one brain cell, and neither of us have it.
Yeah.
it's like the eye that the Fates have in Hercules. It's a single brain cell.
It gets passed around.
But one of us
between
dropped it, and it's somewhere in the shag carpet of my 2-story house.
I remember what it was. It was like how like on Twitter you'll see people talking about like actual U.S. politics and relating it to like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's like
I hate Harry Potter fans.
Trump is Voldemort and AOC is Harry Potter's like dog.
Should we
These
talk-
are real people.
Should we talk
This-
about the game?
I have no input on the game.
I do.
Okay.
It looks like shit.
Real.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay. I just find it annoying. Like, can you guys just grow up?
No, I was just about to say, like
Come on.
enjoy what you want, but at the same time,
Grow up.
it's
not real.
Stupid wizard books. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like wait, was there a website that's like tracking the streamers who like played it or something?
And then it
It's
also
so
lists their
dumb.
addresses.
That's
It doesn't really.
No,
Oh.
that should be a thing.
Social security numbers too.
Yes.
I wouldn't be opposed to like a list of all politicians' houses with their addresses.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I agree.
It's like how that one person leaked. What was it? Like the Senate's credit card information.
Yeah.
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 Was it the House or the?
I don't remember which one it
It
was.
was so
like
so funny.
like
Either
their
way.
like their purchase history and stuff.
Yeah, or the guy who got onto the no-fly list. He hacked it and like
Oh,
posted
yeah.
it on Twitter.
But they're like they're furry.
Yeah, it was like
Or something?
Oh, well,
Yeah, there was like some weird
Terrorist
thing about it.
list.
That's great. We in my sociology class we were learning about we learned about furries and people who identified as otherkin and were like trying to become like elves or like wolves or something, and we were learning about that as an example of deviant behavior.
That's so funny.
That's fitting.
And apparently in like sociology, deviant behavior is not like, it doesn't carry any connotation.
No, it's a broad term. I've actually
it's just people who aren't like sticking to the norm.
Oh, yeah,
We're doing
it's
something that's like not socially accepted.
Sprigatito, the Pokemon
Yeah.
starter in the background, and it's like, oh, whoa, I just leaked the fly list. Oh,
Honestly-
and then they posted right after, me and Bingo on our way to get interviewed.
Or it's like that one guy where it's like, the IRS show up to my door, I'm opening the door wearing this, and it's that like S-vest with like the bombs attached to it.
and then they came to his
like,
house.
they came to his house and it's like, this shit does not look good on paper. it's like, no shit, you threatened a federal agency.
I'm trying to find the exact tweet because it's so funny.
It's like the federal government like is incompetent until it comes to taking your money or putting you in jail.
Oh, they're also transgender, is what them.us had to clarify that.
Okay.
You made a weird face when you said that.
Yeah.
No,
Liv,
because
are
it's
you transphobic?
because the website is called them.us, and then it says leave it to trans people to be gay and do crime on a whole new level.
My heart skipped because I thought it was going to be the T slur, and I was like, oh dear
Yeah.
God.
No, like that just
Leave it to do that.
that just
Jesus
seems a little
Christ.
derogatory. Leave it to the trans people.
Yeah, leave it to trans
to be
people.
gay and do crime.
I know it's
What?
the whole be gay, do crime, like bumper
Yeah.
sticker thing, but like,
That just seems a little like
The
Pointed.
phrasing of "leave it to
yeah.
trans people" that's
leave
what,
it to the trans people.
That's what makes it like sound kind of really bad to me,
Yeah.
at least. Like that's where I get hung up, I guess.
So a listener of the podcast, my dear friend Lev, who everyone should know, created the theme song for Life Lessons with Ghoulius Caesar, reached out to me shortly after the podcast and said, "Hey, thought the episode was really funny. I had one issue," and I said, "What was that, Lev?" And they said, "You guys were viciously slandering the Steam Deck." And, she demanded an apology. So I think
sorry.
the right thing to do is to apologize for just pointing out the flaws.
Yeah, I didn't mean to shame your piece of shit technology.
I'm sorry you chose to like a game console that sucks ass, frankly.
And Lev, if you listen to this, reach out again and maybe we'll do a real apology in the next episode or two.
With tears.
Yes, we're going to do a YouTuber apology video.
I'm really sorry. I didn't know that she wasn't 18, and those Twitter DMs are fake, and I just didn't mean it.
Dream in 6 months.
That was him 6 months ago.
Oh, it's going to happen
Yeah,
again.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Called it!
why did people let him get away with that?
Hey, kid.
Because now
Let's
that
hop
his
onto the
face,
private
now that his face has been revealed, they're like, "Oh my god, he's so hot."
No, he's not. He looks like
He just looks average.
he looks like troll face.
What
Like
was
the always point to the
the-
side. Have you
What
guys?
was that one? What? Oh my god, what was the Pyrocynical? Why did anyone let him off the? Like he didn't
I don't
actually
know.
do anything illegal, I guess, but he, the man was into furry inflation. Why did we let him why didn't we bully him harder?
I think it's because YouTubers have done much worse. Like at this point, it's like, oh, thank
Yeah.
God he only was into that.
Go back to Dream. Have you guys seen the episode of Gravity Falls where it's the man and he only walks on his right side, and then Dipper
Yes.
finally turns him around, is controlled by a bunch like nanobots, and he's
Yeah.
just completely flat.
I think so.
That's how I imagine Dream, because he's always looking in one direction. I feel like if we turn him around, it's just flat robots, like the electronics and the sparks are.
That's pretty. I saw a good tweet. It was like replying to, because after the face reveal, Dream kept tweeting his face out, and someone was like, "We get it. We've seen your face. Please stop."
Yeah.
It's like we don't want to see it anymore.
I like the put the mask back on.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait for. I mean, everyone kind of forgot about Corpse Husband, but
I really
yeah.
like the fake reveal that went out. It's like
Do you
the
remember
ugliest
that-
person
yeah.
ever.
But I'm still holding on to hope that he's like weirdly like disfigured or something, because it'd be so funny to everyone's like, oh my god, his voice is so hot. I just know he's hot.
He calls himself Corpse Husband because he looks like a corpse. Like
It's this
skin
one.
falling off of his
Yeah, yeah.
face.
I remember
So
that.
funny.
That it's gonna be like the Dream thing with the tubby little man.
It's like
And it turned out
goofy.
to actually be him.
Goofy ass looking motherfucker.
Also, Dream's real name is Clay. That's probably the most egregious thing he's ever done.
He didn't get to choose his name. I guess he could change it.
Yeah, there's no excuse. Like, I changed my name when I was pretty young.
What was it before?
I'm not gonna say. I'll reveal that on, like, episode 10.
Look, man, he changed it for a reason.
Sorry. That was really disrespectful of me to ask. I'm really sorry.
Jesus.
I will say, there is a YouTube video out there with my original name, and if you guys can find it, I will, no joke, give you $50. But that's the only hint you're getting. So, yeah.
I've watched your old YouTube videos.
Oh, not on this channel, it's on another channel.
Yeah, I was about to say, what happened to the slap video?
I took it down.
Why?
The editing annoys me.
Oh.
Is the
slap one was good.
video game one still up?
Yes.
I like that one.
It's a classic.
I like how like it's just all random people, and then there's just like 2 people from our school.
Yeah, that was funny. That was completely coincidental too.
Yeah.
They were the first people I interviewed. That's why I'm so shaky, because I was like nervous to get into character.
That was like when we were filming that Bigfoot thing.
Oh man, we should talk about that. Yeah.
You guys
That
need
was-
to redo it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick little history lesson on Ghoulius Caesar. Originally, my channel was called Most Likely a Ghoul, and it was just I would do like just weird little whatever popped into my brain. I would release a video like every 3 to 4 months, just whenever I had an idea. And then what kind of got me back into it, there was a long period, maybe like 6 to 8 months of not doing anything. And then I had this idea for a sketch called Brand New Slippers, where it was just me. It was like the Vine style thing where it's 2 different, like the same person playing 2 different characters, but it was like a 8-minute video, 6 to 8 minutes. And it was just me and this guy not arguing, but this guy, sorry, I'm rambling. This guy comes in, he has brand new slippers, and he's like, hey, these are really cool, and the other guy just doesn't care. And then I was like, man, this is fun. I want to do this more. I was living in Alabama at the time, but there wasn't anyone I could do YouTube videos with. When I moved back to Georgia, reached out to Andrew and Liv, or you guys reached out to me. I don't remember how it happened. Basically, we started throwing out ideas for a video, and I was like, hey, I had this idea called Redneck Exorcist. That was the entire idea, and we just shot Redneck Exorcist. It was all improvised. We just had costumes.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it was so fun. Before Redneck Exorcist, before I moved to Alabama, there was going to be a video called Bigfoot Hunters or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was me and Andrew doing kind of like frat bro style characters, just like bumbling idiots trying to hunt Bigfoot. And we went up Sawney Mountain and we're like asking random people random questions and stuff. It was real fun. And there was going to be a whole like Blair Witch twist. It was going to be like
Yeah.
a 3-episode thing where in the second episode, I think it was Andrew got like dragged away or something. But like you see blood on my face, and like the implication is that I like snapped and killed him. And it was going to be like turned from a comedy into like a
Yeah.
horror thing. And it was going to be really cool. I lost all the footage. The SD card it was on corrupted, and everything on it was destroyed. I was devastated.
I remember-
because we had like 30 minutes of footage.
Yeah, I remember it started pouring
Yeah,
right
it
when we
was-
were done.
It was perfect timing.
Yeah.
But that idea, kind of the premise of like 2 idiots hunting for something supernatural, is where Redneck Exorcist evolved from. So maybe we'll do Bigfoot Hunters as like a spin-off series. But yeah, right now we're focused on podcast, life lessons with Ghoulius Caesar, and we started doing these little sketches. I talked about this in the last episode where we write scripts using AI and then act them out, and it's really funny.
We
Yeah.
gotta get a second Redneck Exorcist out.
Oh, we're gonna do a second Redneck Exorcist. It's gonna be great.
I hope we can put out a lot of like I hope we can like not work, but like create a lot during like our summer break.
Oh yeah.
We gotta make a lot of
Because
stuff.
yeah.
They're shipping me off.
Where?
Athens.
Oh dear God.
An hour and a half away.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
You better be.
But yeah,
We can probably figure out like Discord for recording podcasts just to make things easier.
we gotta do a lot of summer videos though.
Yeah.
For show.
Space them out, I guess. Like we don't want to spoil our followers. You know what I mean? With a lot of content at
Yeah, you
once.
fucking suck.
Yeah.
You don't
But
deserve
also
You
we
guys.
need to feed the algorithm and get ourselves up there.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting ourselves out there, you guys should buy our shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're super good, and you want one.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a little promo shoot either this weekend or like Monday or Tuesday.
You should also give me $30 personally.
And me, I just need like $10-15 just to like top off my gas.
Yeah.
I need like $100. So
Okay, well,
We're
our followers aren't made of money,
Yeah,
Liv. So that's
I
kind of
just-
an insane ask.
I just feel like begging for money on our podcast is just kind of just disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to the people who are listening to us for like entertainment, who don't want to be begged at, Liv.
No, you know who else doesn't have money? Those Livetown customers. People be like approaching me like, "Oh, that's such a cool shirt design. I'm gonna buy it." 3 weeks pass. I'm like, "So I thought you were gonna buy my shirt." They go, "Oh no, I don't actually have any money." I'm like,
They're being nice.
why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting my time then?
The downside of marketing to young adults.
Yeah, I need to target those like old people with money.
You should start doing those like Facebook generated shirts where it's like, "Don't mess with people born in August in Fullerton, Indiana."
I keep getting like on my Facebook ads for these T-shirts that are like very sexually explicit.
Just penises.
Like I'll just scroll down and be like, "Come on my face,"
Oh.
and then I'll scroll down and it's like my mom posted something, and the next one's like, "Suck my dick."
I mean, it is based on like your search history.
Yeah.
and
Is
stuff.
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
funny. I like funny T-shirts. I'm not looking up anything.
I've been getting recommended that T-shirt a lot. That it's the "Born to Swim, World is a Fuck," like 53 billion dead carp or something. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I get one that there's a
Oh,
picture of
no,
a
no.
trout on the front, and it's like, "The world's worst fishing day still beats the world's best day not fishing," or something like
I
that.
agree.
And I really want to buy it because I think it's funny.
So my Instagram, I don't use Facebook because I'm not a chump, but there was a period where my Instagram, all the reels were Family Guy clips, and it was awesome. And it's slowly going away, and it's making me sad.
It's hard to watch anything without the Family Guy clips in the
Yeah.
background. Man, this Super Bowl boring as hell. There's a guy with like, the 8 Family Guy clips playing at the same time.
Is
This Family
This-
Guy clipboard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And this funeral boring as hell. It's like that funeral where it's just like you can hear in the back the Clash of Clans like startup sound.
Oh my god. So, not to like dampen the mood, this is a funny story. So my grandpa's funeral,
Wow.
my
Brought down the mood a lot, Liv. Thanks.
5-year-old cousin, she wears cat ears all the time. She wore black cat ears to my grandpa's funeral. So we were already like, dude, not the
Oh
time
my
and place.
god.
And it was in the Catholic church. And she was just being loud and like jumping around. So they locked her younger brother, and her younger sister. She's 5, she's the oldest. There's 3 of them in this like glass room while the rest of us went through the funeral service. And you could like, if you turn around, you could hear them banging on the
Oh
windows,
my
going,
God.
"Let us out, let us out." While they were like, "We are so sorry for your loss. Let's mourn the past." And she's just like, "Ah!" on the glass, trying to get out with her black cat ears on.
Some might say that's the least amount of children trapped in a Catholic church.
Yeah. That's just every time I think of funerals, I think of her little cat ears and being stuck in that room.
Do you guys think you're gonna still be alive when my funeral happens?
No, I'm probably gonna be dead by then.
Damn. Asthma?
Asthma,
Rapidly progressing asthma.
or like some sort of freak accident. Like I'd step off the curb or something and just somehow manage to die.
You smoke your first cigarette and you're like, "Oh man, I can't believe I let asthma hold me back," and then a semi truck flies out of nowhere and flattens you. Andrew's gonna try heroin once and overdose
Yeah.
immediately.
I'm gonna be drunk driving, and then I'm gonna die of like an asthma attack or something, like something completely unrelated.
I'm gonna live to like 173, but I'll watch all my friends' family and children die before my eyes, and I'll be miserable. And I'll go back and go, "All I have left is Ghoulius Caesar."
That's like this guy, when I went to the ThesCon, we stopped at this antique store in Columbus, and we walk in, we're the only people in there. There's this dude sitting in a rocking chair in the middle of the store, and he goes, "I'm 87 years old, and I'm the owner of this museum here." And we're like, "What?" And he gives us his lore, and he owns 7 museums, and inside the antique store is this lunchbox museum, and that's like all he has to his name.
That's awesome.
He was like,
Is that like the little skinny one, like in downtown Columbus?
Yeah, no, it's the really big one.
Oh,
It
I
was,
didn't go to
like,
that one.
Yeah, we had to drive. I left ThesCon because I didn't want to be there early. But
I love that one.
the little
the
one, it was
little
open
one,
again.
It was closed last year.
There's a really good coffee shop down there. It's like
The bank.
I don't know. It's like as wide as that bookshelf and goes back like 90 feet. It's cool though. It's got a cool vibe.
I don't know. I never want to step foot in Columbus again.
It's ran by like tattoo artists, so there's big like
Oh, that's sick.
paintings on the walls. It's cool.
There's just too many theater kids in Columbus.
Yeah, no, it's scary. ThesCon, some of the most fun I had in high school. Also, some of the most nightmarish experiences in my high school career.
It was
Yeah.
fun when we weren't at the hotel.
Yeah, we. So me and Andrew, we were in the same room at ThesCon, and with our friend Devin and some guy who was not our friend. Who just, we'll not name his name, but
It's not like he's listening.
yeah, but still,
Ninja
just to
character.
play it safe,
Ninja
because
character.
he scares me, so I don't want to like.
Yeah.
He hit me with a stick. Like, I was in high school for maybe 2 months, and he got like one of those 2x2s and just.
Yeah, so we'll not name names, but me, Andrew, and Devin were like cutting up, goofing off, watching Family Guy, and this dude just like out of the blue goes, "Yeah, so N-words, right?" But he actually
Oh, yeah.
said it, and we were like, "What?"
He also bought like a big box of condoms with him.
Yeah, he brought a giant box of condoms and said, "You know, my mom made me bring these."
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, you're first of all, if anyone's gonna get laid at ThesCon, it's not gonna be you. Second of all, who's gonna get laid at ThesCon?"
Exactly.
Yeah, who would like have sex with a theater kid on their own?
Volition.
Yeah, like,
No.
those kids are weird.
And
Loved doing theater. Some of
Mm-hmm.
my favorite memories. Once again, not a big fan of the people.
No.
oh no. I remember watching a lot of what was it? Mike Tyson Mysteries.
That's a good show. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Columbus.
Yeah, that was good. Then we did Smash, and we made Walden and Hank Hill. Or was that the year before?
That was the year before.
Yeah.
I remember the like group performance that like a bunch of you guys were doing that year, and like I don't know if his sorry
Oh.
came to the room and was like, you guys need to like, or like you specifically because you were in it, like you need to come like practice. We're practicing downstairs, and you were just it's just like no.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you were like, no, it's late. I'm not doing that. And then eventually,
That's real.
I think what happened was like,
Oh yeah. Did it? Yeah, because Walden came.
yeah, Walden came and he was like, you got to do it.
I was
it's like,
so
it's like
pissed.
11 p.m.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
was
to bed.
so mad.
I think it was ridiculous.
So that thing was really funny because it was a very dramatic sketch, and the person you mentioned, I'm gonna beep out their name because
Okay,
that's
yeah.
another person I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
that's
scares
fair.
me.
Yeah. God, more than likely I'm gonna forget to beep it out. But yeah, this person was the director and gave herself the most interesting role. It was an old lady. It was like a family argument was the scene, but she portrayed this old lady as like a spry young woman who would like jolt around in her seat and scream at the top of her lungs, and it was really jarring and off-putting. In the because we performed it in front of judges. In the judges' notes, sorry, they like everyone was like, "Mom, you did a great job. Love your emoting. Brother and sister, you guys, your chemistry was really unique. Dad, you killed it. You get it." I was the dad, so
Okay.
that felt great. Grandma, that was the director. Grandma, you need to tone it down a little bit. So when she texted us in the group chat, she was like, "Well, guys, the notes were mixed, but overall, I'm really proud of what we did." And I was so tempted to say, "No, the notes weren't mixed. All of us had good notes except for you."
I mean, it's kind of similar, but I think it was Rudyard Kipling said that I can't remember the exact quote. It was basically like a good author can make a good story. A great author knows how to keep it short. But it's similar, kind of like a good actor knows how to emote. A great actor knows when to tone it the fuck down.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, if you're like playing an old person is not going to be like
Jerk around in her seat and
Jerk
scream at the
around,
top of her
yeah.
lungs. Like a shrill scream.
My aunt commented on the taser video, and she said, "Charge it longer, maybe, or I guess we'll just have to try it on someone else."
It's a very low voltage. Should I tase myself again?
Again.
make it a every episode
Oh, and,
thing.
and my mom just texted me, "OMG, I can't believe Judith."
Judith.
Judith tased himself. I wanted to see that. Maybe it's not charged enough.
That's actually the
I haven't charged it since I got it. So.
Oh, she just texted me.
That's the third Neon Genesis Evangelion, like giant person Judith.
Judith.
There's Adam, Lilith, and Judith.
And it's just Judah, but really
They're called
big.
angels, right?
Yeah.
Well, the
Giant persons.
Lilith and Adam aren't
They're not.
They're not.
They're seeds of life.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
can't
they created
wait.
the angels, right?
One of the. I can't remember which one's which. I think
Lilith created them.
created humans. I thought Adam created man.
I haven't seen
Or
it on Jim.
Adam created.
It's really confusing. It's
I want to watch it. I'll
it's
get
peak
around to
fiction.
it someday.
but it's so confusing.
Okay, it was. I don't remember which one it was, but the one that carried the angels got to Earth first, and then the one that carried humanity
I'd imagine Adam was the
came
one
second.
that carried humans.
I feel like that's
Adam
right.
and Eve and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's right. Yeah, and then
Lilith was the one they had in the basement, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and so then but
You guys keep talking about weeb shit. I'm gonna refill my water.
this is like none of the people who listen to this are gonna understand what we're talking about.
No, because where was Adam? Lilith was in the basement. Where was Adam?
Adam was in the Antarctic.
Oh, right. That was the second impact. It's when they
Yes.
interacted with Adam.
Yes, and then Lilith was the one in the basement. But I thought I remembered Lilith being the one to carry man because she was the one who was important to what's it called? Instrumentality.
I'm gonna just look.
I like how we're going on a conversation that like is not like probably entertaining to most people on the
On the planet.
Yeah.
Lilith is the second angel, the seed of life, created by the first ancestral race. So co-being equal to Adam. So yeah, Lilith is the second angel. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna be real. I'm Eepy.
Yeah, me too.
Eepy.
I am Eepy.
It is.
Why he Orpal?
It is 3:00 a.m. We've been doing this for a good bit.
Yeah, and I'm technically not allowed to drive after midnight. And I
Yeah.
had a few drinks, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Had some ketamine earlier.
So, once again, it's coming full cycle. Wish us the best of luck as we drink and drive. Who knows? This might be the sign that there's another 12-week hiatus. I hope not. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned for some fun content and more podcast episodes. I love you. Good night.